and welcome to Frankly Speaking. And tonight my guest is a very, very special woman. A woman who's an author, who's an actor, a mother, a single mother at that, a woman who made headlines in her youth and is making even more headlines as she lives life on her own terms. She's written a book, and I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Sach Kahun To, written by Neena Gupta, the one and only, not just flamboyant, but a woman of substance in her own way, today joining me on Frankly Speaking. And this is one Frankly Speaking that I've been looking forward to. Thank you very much, Neena Gupta, for joining me. Neena Gupta, my first question is to you. Was this book written in Mukteshwar or Mumbai or somewhere between the two worlds that you keep hopping on and have become such a part of everybody's mornings with your daily walks in Mukteshwar and your life and movies in Mumbai?
So this book was written here in Mukteshwar. In the first lockdown, I was here for almost 6.5 months, and in my complex, not many people were there also. So me and my husband were alone, and so I wrote it here. If I was not here for so long, I don't think I would have written it, because I tried to write it many a times, 5 years back, 10 years back, 20 years back, but I could never write. I used to start and not write. So I wrote it here.
I want to ask you, you've thought about writing a book when you actually originally felt that writing a book means letting people into your deepest, darkest secrets. What changed your mind to share parts of your lives with people who pick up your book and read not just some of the interesting part of Bollywood, but of course the journey of a woman living life on her own terms?
I think one of the reasons I wrote it because of this whole wrong notion of me living life on my own terms. I never lived life the way I wanted to live. And the second thing is I felt it's time, like I have written in my book also. So this is my story narrated by me and not by media. So there is so much rubbish over the years written about me, my image, something else by media. I think I was sick and tired, and also now I'm a little more successful. So success से थोड़ा दम आता है, success से थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस आता है कि आप लिख सकते हैं. ये भी बड़ा जरूरी पॉइंट है. तो मैंने बोला यार 100 तरह की चीजें लोग लिखी हैं मेरे बारे में लोगों ने ओवर द इयर्स. अब तो मैं अपना सच बताऊंगी. अब नहीं बताई तो कब बताऊंगी? मरने के बाद तो मेरी कोई मेरे बारे में कुछ भी लिखे, मुझे क्या फर्क पड़ता है. So that is the reason I think I wrote. In fact, I just thought about it just now.
So नीना गुप्ता, आप एक तरफ कहती हैं कि आप सक्सेसफुल नहीं थी, अब आप सक्सेसफुल हुई हैं, लेकिन अगर लोग आपके बारे में इतना कुछ पहले ही लिख रहे थे, तो कहीं ना कहीं आजकल की दुनिया में अगर आपके बारे में लिख रहे हैं तो आप कहीं ना कहीं सक्सेसफुल हैं, आप लोगों के माइंड स्पेस में हैं, इसीलिए लोग आपके बारे में लिख रहे हैं, आपकी जिंदगी, आपके सीक्रेट्स में लोगों का इंटरेस्ट है. तो आपको ऐसा क्यों लगता था कि आप सक्सेसफुल नहीं हैं? किताब में भी आप लिखती हैं, a whole lot of struggle right from your Bhenji college that you talk about, Janki Devi College in Delhi, and then your struggles with your MPhil and PhD about Sanskrit, something that you studied, and then your tryst with trying to find work in theatre, and then the Lallu Ladki in Saath Saath. मैं ना कहती थी. We all remember that film. Why do you think you were not successful? Because the world was so interested in you, writing so much about you.
I was not as successful. I was not treated with this kind of respect, which after Badai Ho I got. And why people were still writing, because I was very stupid. I was never politically correct when I spoke. I spoke from my heart, which is a very dangerous thing, especially to the media. And देखो, जब सक्सेस आती है ना तो सब सुंदर दिखते हैं, सब अच्छे बन जाते हैं, है ना, वो बहुत फर्क होता है. मेरे मेरे छोटे छोटे काम लोगों को पसंद आते रहे हैं. What you are saying is correct. But what I got after बधाई हो, I have never felt. I have never felt it. अभी कोई रबिश नहीं लिखता मेरे बारे में, कुछ नहीं लिखता. मतलब things like, I can't tell you what all they wrote, which was not like, once somebody wrote, I used to be a sales girl in Shyam Ahuja. I didn't even know who was Shyam Ahuja at that time, many years ago. So I'm giving you an example. So, and then me having a baby, अरे यार पूरे हिंदुस्तान में कितनी औरतें हैं जो सिंगल हैं, जो करती हैं, लेकिन of course because I am known, it makes a good story. So I always made a good story, and that is a problem. Okay, so now, so I said, okay, I always made a good story, so let me write my stories.
Do you take yourself too seriously, or do you not take yourself seriously at all? Because you're talking about not being successful and the respect that came only after Badhai Ho. But I think I remember from my own school days your role in Khandan. Ketki, I think it was called. It was the first kind of soap that India got involved in, and you came across as this, very, very confident young girl who, sorry for the cliche, but did live life on her own terms. And I still remember the leotards you wore, the yoga that you did in that serial, all that from what we saw in television those days. And even at that time when you were not famous, you did leave an impression on a whole generation of Indians. So why do you think, and why do you keep saying that you were not successful, you are successful? What is this measurement of success as you describe it?
I can't believe you remember my leotards, you remember Khandan, you remember Ketki. A lot of people do. It's been so many years, my God. I'm very impressed. And I'll tell you something, why I'm saying this. Ketki was a big hit character. Khandan was a big hit at that time. But you know what happened to me after that? I thought, I have arrived, now I'll get roles and I'll even get a heroine's role. Tab to heroine hota tha. I was offered very badly written vamp's role, because strong woman is a vamp, especially at that time, because there was heroine, there was a vamp, there was comedian, like that. So from then till Badhai Ho happened, I never got a main lead part. In fact, Sardar Ka grandson is my first lead part. So that is why it used to kill me, because after Saath Saath, I was only offered comedian, Lallu Ladki, the same thing. I mean, even with Shyam Benegal, I did so much work, but वो शबाना स्मिता ही करते थे, मेरे को नहीं दिया. You know what I'm saying? So that always made me feel नहीं हो रहा, नहीं मिला मुझे.
क्यों नहीं मिला? Is this something to do with your connections in filmdom?
No, I'll tell you. I think I mentioned in my book also. Because finally, film industry is a business. Every industry is a business. I did not know, but there was nobody to guide me as to how to enter into this business. What are the rules and regulations? I have mentioned, I think, Shekhar Kapoor's incident in my book, that like a fool, he was offering me such an amazing thing, and I'm waiting for him to call me. So much later, I met him. I said, "तुमने मुझे क्यों नहीं दिया?" He says, मैंने कहा, "You told me you will call me." अरे बेवकूफ की बच्ची, you should have called him now. You wanted work. This is what he said to me. Idiot, why didn't you call me if I didn't call you? And I used to think, if you push people too much, directors and producers, they will get sick of you and they'll never give you work. While it was vice versa. Also, I have mentioned.
And you also mentioned about Girish Karnad telling you, ye Lallu Ladki role, while you were very happy and celebrating that you'd be noticed, he told you that this was a set formula for a typecasting of an actor. How did that feel?
Because I'm coming from School of Drama, acting, actor, and then I said, whatever I'll do good. So one role I'll do very well, and people will come and call me and say, we have got work for you. It doesn't happen like this here. So we had something else in our heads in Delhi, that Bombay जाएंगे एक बस काम करेंगे और सब. ऐसा नहीं हुआ. I was offered similar 5 characters after that, which I refused because I realized what Girish said was correct. And that did a thappa on me कि ये side role, characters role ही दो. Even in जाने भी तो यारो, मुझे भक्ति का role तो नहीं मिला ना.
As you say, the Shabana Smita mold, people were used to it, commercial sense. But I thought this was actually, art or parallel cinema, and at least here, there won't be so many commercial considerations. Share with our audiences on why parallel cinema had its own formula, had its own commercial so-called diktats that had to be followed, where people like you with a background like yours, and you're somebody that has been seen on camera, literally romancing with the camera, free, no inhibitions, and connecting with the camera in those days as you do today. The camera loves you. Why did people like you not get the kind of openings that you deserved?
Because even in that artistic kind of cinema, number one, finances are finances. I mean, Shyam Benegal or Syed Mirza did not put their own money and made films. No? They got their finance. And I remember some of the people who used to finance them were very open. Like they used to tell Shyam, whatever you want to cast, whatever you want to do, because they respected him so much. Even then, Shyam will not give me the lead part. I used to get so hurt because I have done so much. I got the main part in a Soya Bean documentary, but not in any film. Achha, ye chhod do. There was Shyam and these kind of people. Govind Nilani, he was a kind friend. We used to meet Prithvi Theatre, this and that. Even in that play he did with 5 women, never took me. और फिर एक दीप्ति नवल आ गई. फिर दीप्ति तो शबाना, स्मिता और दीप्ति के बीच में सब खत्म हो गया. कुछ नहीं मिलता था हमें. Not just me, all the other people who came with me. And not that we were very ugly or we were bad actors or we were fat or whatever. या तो मुझे उनसे व्यवहार करना नहीं आया. I always feel it is my fault that somewhere I did not know how to behave, how to get into this circle. I did not know. I think I was very stupid. Like I said about Shekhar, that I didn't call him because I did not know, and there was nobody to guide you. So it was very sad. But theek hai, I got it today, and I have done, like you say, you remember Ketki, so why not? Theek hai, it's okay.
I also remember a film, I think it was Shyam Benegal, set in Goa, where you're a Christian girl, if I remember correctly. So Shyam Benegal did cast you, but you're saying that you were not in the right circles. आप सर्कल में थी, आप उनके सामने थी.
मैं उनके सामने थी,
फिर क्या
मैं गोविंद के सामने भी थी, लेकिन वो लोगों ने मुझे मेन लीड्स में देखा ही नहीं कभी. क्यों नहीं देखा, मुझे आज तक समझ में नहीं आई. शायद वो इंटरव्यू देख के मुझे बता देंगे फोन करके कि क्यों नहीं लिया. I went to Moneyball once and ऐसे ही लोग हमसे मिलते थे. बड़े कमर्शियल प्रोड्यूसर डायरेक्टर तो हमसे मिलते भी नहीं थे, कम से कम ये लोग हमसे मिलते थे. So I said, sir, I want to act in your film. So he said, why do you want to act in my film? So I said, Sharmate Hue, I said, I'm a good actor, so I would like to work with you. He said, I don't need actors for my films. क्या करूं? अब अगली
So what
अगली
did they
जगह जाऊंगी
need?
तो बोले,
So what did they need?
I don't know. I really don't know. I kept quiet. I said, Jaya, bhaiya, namaste, thank you very much.
So, Neena Gupta, I want to look at the contradictions that Neena Gupta today presents through this book. I see you as somebody who was part of a circle, but somewhere was reserved, was a shy person, wasn't able to make the right moves, as you say. But at the same time, there is a Neena Gupta who's talking about her relationships. So you believed in yourself. You went through so many relationships, which was probably at that time a big no. And you write about the fact that's how you were brought up. And अच्छे घर की लड़कियां ऐसे नहीं करती, and your parents told you कि आप श्रीनगर तभी जा सकते हो if you are married to the boy. So you married this guy Amlan in your college days itself. How does this contradiction come together to make a personality like Neena Gupta? I really want to know. एक तरफ आप इतनी कॉन्फिडेंट हैं कि आपके रिलेशनशिप्स हैं, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ आप एक शाई लेडी भी हैं, शाई लड़की भी हैं, आप आप अच्छे से एंगेज नहीं कर पा रही, ये कैसे होता है?
मुझे लगता है ये मेरे डीएनए का दोष है, और हाउ आई बीन ब्रॉट अप, बिकॉज माय मदर हु वाज डबल एमए एट हर टाइम, पॉलिटिकल साइंस एंड संस्कृत, कांग्रेस वर्कर, खादी पहनती थी, खादी बुनती भी थी, वो भी ऐसी थी. मुझे लगता है उन्हीं से मुझे मिला है ये, कि एक तरफ मैं बोलती हूँ कि नहीं, मैं अच्छा शादी करना तो मैं शादी कर लेती हूँ, तो फिर चली जाती हूँ श्रीनगर. दूसरी तरफ मैं किसी को फोन नहीं करती कि भैया हैव आई रिटन. मैं इतनी डरपोक और दब्बू किस्म की लड़की हूँ कि कोई विश्वास नहीं करेगा कि जिसने ये किया वो ये है. तो मैं आई एम ए जेमिनी, सो आई एम डबल दिस थिंग. तकलीफ होती है तो मैं शेरनी बन जाती हूँ, नहीं तो मैं गीदड़ हूँ. इट्स लाइक दैट. That's how I am.
So you had the conviction to be a single mother, and you beautifully write. I respect your privacy and your daughter's rights and to her privacy. I don't want to delve into that, but I want to ask Neena Gupta, the single mother, how did she have that much of a conviction to go ahead and have this baby? As you say that you were so delighted with your pregnancy. And you knew that life would be tough for a single mother, and you talk about the fact that पैसे भी कम थे, आपको डिलीवरी के बाद काम भी नहीं था, and you had to look after a baby. How did all of that happen? What was that phase of Neena Gupta's life?
Actually speaking, I don't know. I was in love. I was going to have a baby. और मुझे इतना विश्वास है कि मैं किसी से कभी पैसे नहीं मांगूंगी, कोई कुछ नहीं मांगूंगी, क्योंकि मुझे इतना विश्वास है. विच अगेन व्हेन माय मदर सेड दैट पढ़ाई कभी वेस्ट नहीं जाती, पढ़ाई हमेशा काम आएगी. मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस था, नहीं है ना पैसे मांगूंगी नहीं, मैं कुछ ना कुछ कर लूंगी, और मुझे कोई काम करने में शर्म नहीं. ये मेरी माँ से मैंने सीखा. मैं झाड़ू लगा लूंगी, कहीं मैं बर्तन मांज लूंगी, लेकिन मैं ना मांगूंगी. इसलिए मुझे वो कॉन्फिडेंस था. मुझे ये पता था कि क्या होगा, आसपास लोग क्या बोलेंगे, गॉसिप होगी, गंदी बात होगी. बट एक तो उस उम्र में अगर इफ यू आर इन लव, यू आर ब्लाइंड ना, यू डोंट थिंक ऑफ ऑल दीज थिंग्स कि आगे क्या होगा. यू आर ब्लाइंड, यू आर हैप्पी, यू वांट टू डू इट. एंड आई डिड नॉट आस्क अ पेनी इवन फ्रॉम माय फादर और माय ब्रदर or any of my friends. No financial support, no emotional support. And that is my strength. And that is why I have moved on in life after one problem or the other. Abhi book likhne ke baad, when you are asking me, then I am thinking how I did it. I never thought about it. Now you are asking me, I said, okay, it's my confidence that मुझे किसी से कुछ मांगना नहीं पड़ेगा.
And you didn't realize कि इसकी प्रॉब्लम होगी, लोग लिखेंगे, लोग कैरेक्टर एनालिसिस करेंगे, लोग समझेंगे कि नीना गुप्ता has a flexible set of moral principles. None of this was something that crossed your mind at that point in time, and did it really trouble you as you went on in life?
My friends told me that, they told me ये हो सकता है, problems आएंगी, so don't do it. My brother, my dad they said, don't do it. But मैंने बोला ना, उस वक्त एक खुमारी होती है, उस वक्त आगे की कोई सोचता नहीं है. मुझे सिर्फ इतना पता था कि मैं कर लूंगी बंदोबस्त, मतलब मैं इसको पाल लूंगी. उसके आगे मैंने सोचा नहीं. कोई नहीं सोचता. जब हम गलती करते हैं कोई, हम आगे की सोचते हैं कि अभी मैं ये कर रही हूँ, ये पिक्चर कर रही हूँ, तो इससे मुझे साथ साथ से मुझे नुकसान होगा. नहीं सोचा ना. मैंने नहीं सोचा. मेरे को बहुत लोगों ने आगाह किया, डोंट डू इट. But I was in bliss. I didn't think of all those things. I was very happy.
ये खुमारी, आपने कहा खुमारी में in your younger days you do these things and you're very convinced at that point in time. ये खुमार कभी उतरा नीना जी के खुमारी मुझे कहीं ना कहीं आपकी स्माइल में आज भी नजर आती है. एक खुमारी है, एक आपने जिंदगी में जितने भी चैलेंजेस आए उनको फेस किया, नॉट मीना कुमारी स्टाइल बट नीना गुप्ता स्टाइल, विद अ स्माइल, विद पेनाश. You just went on. No, हमारे, in every household, let me tell you this, there are these expressions that we all derive. We are all a generation that's grown up on Bollywood. So हमारे घर में अगर कोई ज्यादा रोता है तो उसे कहा जाता है stop being Meena Kumari. Or we are also a family where there are girls and we are told ketki mat bano, think about the consequences. So ये Bollywood expressions हर घर में चलते हैं. So I want to ask you, ये खुमारी आज भी जिंदा है कि नहीं नीना गुप्ता में कहीं?
अगर ये खुमारी ना हो तो मैं ही ना हो. आई थिंक ये खुमारी मेरा प्लस पॉइंट है. मेरे को छोटी सी चीज में भी वो खुमारी चढ़ जाती है एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. आई रिमेम्बर एक जमाने में वो स्टारडस्ट में आता था ना, योर फेवरेट थिंग्स एंड यू हैड टू राइट योरसेल्फ. डू यू रिमेम्बर?
या एब्सोल्युटली. नीताज नैटर का लास्ट वाला होता था वो.
हाँ, तो उसने मेरे से पूछा व्हाट टर्न्स यू ऑन, तो मैंने कहा राजमा चावल. तो मुझे छोटी से छोटी चीज में आई फाइंड माई हैप्पीनेस. फिर मैं बाकी चीजों को भुलाने की कोशिश करती हूँ. मैं खुश रहने की कोशिश करती हूँ, क्योंकि मैं रोने से कोई फायदा नहीं है ना. इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प यू. आई क्राई, आई हैव बैड टाइम्स, आई हैव लो टाइम्स, बट I get out of them myself. I work on myself. और फिर मैं जैसे एक डफली है मेरे पास, फिर कभी ऐसा होता है तो मैं अपना एक गाना गा लेती हूँ. कभी इंस्टा में गाना भी गा लेती हूँ. इतनी अच्छी गायक नहीं हूँ, बेसुरी भी हूँ. But I try and find my Kumari in many things. I cook. In lockdown I have cooked so much and I love it. मेरे यहाँ नेबर्स हैं, हमारा कॉम्प्लेक्स है, सबको खिलाती हूँ, सबको घर भेजती हूँ. So you can say that's my Kumari. Still is there.
I know one of your Insta stories had you baking cakes and giving it to your own staff, sharing it with them, and they were literally the tasters or guinea pigs. I don't know how the cake turned out to be, but yes, it was a happy sight of a lady who was enjoying her lockdown time and doing what pleased her.
Yeah, and you realize, especially in this lockdown, that how small little things can make you happy. See, मेरी situation आपकी situation अलग है. People went through hell in this lockdown. Hell, okay? छोटे छोटे फ्लैट्स में बंद, छोटे छोटे बच्चे. लेकिन मैं कितने लोगों को जानती हूँ फिर हंसते रहते हैं. मतलब मैं ना, मेरी सबसे बड़ी खासियत ये है कि मैं अपने पे हंस सकती हूँ. एंड थैंक गॉड इवन मसाबा हैज दैट. आई थिंक दैट्स द बेस्ट थिंग. आई लाफ एट माई सेल्फ समटाइम्स. आई से अलाउड. कभी मुझे कोई चीज याद आती है ना, मैंने बड़ी बेवकूफी की बात की, तो कोई नहीं होता आसपास, बाथरूम में या अपने रूम में, वो लाउड बोलती हूँ, बेवकूफ की बच्ची, हाउ कुड यू डू दिस, एंड आई लाफ. सो आई थिंक दैट हैज saved me, that I can laugh at myself.
Neena Gupta, I want to ask you from your earlier days. You talk about your parents. You talk about the fact that your father and your mother got married, but your father's family insisted that he should marry a Banya girl, and therefore he married as per his family's choices. What kind of an impact that had on your psyche as a growing child?
It was very bad for me and for my brother, which I have written a lot in my book also. My mother, who was so proud of herself, educated, couldn't accept what happened to her. So she never told anybody, and she suffered because she couldn't tell anybody. She was so ashamed. And because of that, it affected our childhood also, because she didn't want anybody to know this is happening, that is happening. And I today feel I wish I could talk to her at that time and tell her, don't be ashamed of this. Don't shy away from this. छाती तान के चलो, गर्दन झुकाने की जरूरत नहीं. पर मैं भी इतनी वाइज नहीं थी उस वक्त, ये तो अब मुझे लगता है. She died very young, not very young, मतलब quite young. And I think this whole thing of hiding. So I have learned, don't hide. Hide करने से ना अंदर अंदर बीमार हो जाता है इंसान. Like sometimes some people say to me, अरे तुम तो सब अपनी बातें बाहर बता देती हो, सब कुछ. तो मैंने कहा इसीलिए मैं खुश रहती हूँ. Because if I keep things inside me, they harm you. And I talk to my friends, and sometimes I get nice advice, and it comes out, and I'm happy. So that time was bad. I think it affected me and my brother very much. I was still saved, but my brother was very affected. He had a very bad life.
So how was your relationship with your father? खिंचा खिंचा सा रहता था क्या आपके दिमाग में या दिल में? उनके खिलाफ कई शिकवे गिले रहते थे, शिकायत रहती थी. How did you handle that?
I will tell you, when we were kids, when I was doing till my BA and all, till I came to Bombay, we were not very close, and it was like tic tac. And also, I must tell you, whatever my parents, whatever problems my parents had, they brought us up very well in other things. We were not short of anything. We ate the best of food. We were not very rich. We were middle class. And we didn't have a car, but we had a scooter. My father had a bike, and then he had a Vespa scooter. So हमारे को किसी चीज की कमी नहीं थी. We went to the best of schools. We wore the best of clothes. So there was nothing like that. But there was no communication like a friend between me and my father and me and my mother. When he came to Bombay, he was obviously very annoyed because of what I did. But he just took over my life. He was like a rock behind me. मेरे को कोई बोल के बताए. He'll go and fight. And he took over. He used to run my whole household. मैं तो shoot करती थी. फिर आके बच्चे को ये करना, उनको ये करना. He was amazing for so many years. And one day, and I live near the beach, and he had joined this laughter club on the beach. And उनका बर्थडे पे वो लोग 60 लोग मिलके पार्टी करते थे. सुबह ब्रेकफास्ट करते थे. बीच पे एक छोटा सा गार्डन है. And one day he told me, this is the best phase of my life. He told me that. And वो सब भूल गए कि मैंने उनकी मर्जी के खिलाफ ये किया. कुछ नहीं. मतलब जो उन्होंने किया, in spite of what I had done according to him, is unbelievable. And that's why I could survive, for so many years without much work.
So, Neena Gupta, what is your relationship with your daughter? You both keep on social media interacting and joking, and you've done Masaba together. What kind of relationship do you have with your daughter?
Very nice. We are very good friends. Not bad friends. I mean, there is a thing of mother-daughter always. And sometimes she's my mother, sometimes I'm her mother. And sometimes she screams at me. She thinks I'm doing something stupid and I scream at her. So I think it's a very nice, healthy, friendly relationship. And I'm thankful to God that it is like this.
And Neena Gupta, you're now married. You are with your husband Vivek, spending time in Mukteshwar. Are you in a happy place? Do you feel, many people look that, I don't know if you relate to this feeling, but Delhi में जो लोग पले बड़े होते हैं, especially as you've described in your book, Karol Bagh, Bhenji College versus Maud College, the definitions that exist. There is this expression which only a Delhiite who's grown up here will understand, which is a feeling of being settled, a feeling of being, finding your destination or fulfillment. Is Neena Gupta there yet?
Yes, absolutely. I find my anchor in him, and touch wood, I am very happy and content. I have learned a lot during this lockdown because we've never stayed together for so long. He lives in Delhi, I live in Bombay. We keep meeting each other, and but here we live together in the same house for so many months, and I have learned a lot. Also, I'm much older, so it's easier to learn this thing that we have our own thing. He's busy with his conference call. I'm busy with my calls and etc. My interviews. Sometimes we meet for lunch and for dinner in the same house. He has his office in one corner. But yeah, you are right. वो settle हो गई.
Neena Gupta settle हो गई. Neena Gupta, the adulation, the success that eluded you.
ये बड़ा अच्छा टाइटल है. नीना गुप्ता सेटल हो गई. I think your interview का टाइटल है अच्छा. नीना गुप्ता सेटल हो गई. I love it.
ये दिल्ली वाली सेंसिबिलिटी के लोग समझते हैं. पर नीना गुप्ता, मैं आपसे ये भी पूछना चाहती हूँ कि रिकग्निशन सक्सेस जो आपको बधाई हो से मिली, एंड बधाई हो कोइंसिडेंटली इज जंगली पिक्चर्स. Times Group, Jungli Pictures also have a deep connection, and today you are on Times Now. So I want to ask you, you got your due pretty late, but the recognition and the adulation that you're getting today, is more robust. It's not about a young pretty girl. It's about the actor. It's about what you bring to the screen in terms of your own personality. Is that more fulfilling?
Yeah, it is very fulfilling. In fact, I'm still flying. I still feel it's a dream. कि ये कैसे हो गया, कब हो गया? I'm not able to enjoy it very much because I still feel कि ये सच है ना, ये जो हुआ है. Yeah, it was very amazing, very amazing. I can't believe that it has happened to me.
And the awards, how does that make you feel? What did you feel when you got your first award?
It's the first time I got a best actress award, not a supporting actor. It's never happened, I think, in our film industry. Maybe I'm wrong or I don't know about it. That जो कैरेक्टर रोल है, जो लीड जवान लीड नहीं है, जो सानिया है एक्चुअली पिक्चर में, उसकी बजाय मुझे बेस्ट एक्ट्रेस मिला. ये तो कमाल हो गया. कभी नहीं हुआ ऐसा.
Did you have butterflies in your stomach? Did you go crazy? Did you just get drunk that day? क्या किया नीना गुप्ता ने?
नहीं, ड्रंक होने का तो टाइम नहीं था. मैं पंचायत की शूटिंग करी थी फिल्म फेयर के अवार्ड के दिन. आई जोड़ा हाथ कि मेरा पहला फिल्म फेयर नॉमिनेशन है, प्लीज मुझे जाने दो. एंड आई केम एंड आई वेंट टू द फंक्शन विद विवेक एंड मसाबा. एंड अर्ली मॉर्निंग 6 बजे की, 5 बजे की, ऐसे 6 बजे की फ्लाइट पकड़ी, तो खाना भी नहीं खाया. मैं एंजॉय नहीं कर पाई वो मोमेंट को.
एंड and let me ask you, आपको कभी इस लैडर के इस सक्सेसफुल स्टेप पर उसकी याद आई कभी जो आपने किताब में बहुत लिखा है और आप अपने ऊपर हंसी हैं, जैसा आपने कहा हॉकिंस की सीटी बजी? कैन यू जस्ट डू दैट फॉर अस? डज इट स्टिल कम टू यू?
Don't be so mad यार नविका. अभी मुझे याद भी नहीं कितने करोड़ साल हो गए उसको. कुछ और बोल दो ना करने के लिए.
नहीं, हमें याद है. हाउ कैन यू फॉरगेट इट? वी रिमेम्बर सीइंग दैट ऑन टेलीविजन एंड यू कमिंग एंड पुटिंग योर साड़ी का पल्लू एंड सेइंग हॉकिंस की सीटी बजी.
हॉकिंस की सीटी बजी, खुशबू ही खुशबू उड़ी, मजेदार लज्जतदार खाना है तैयार, देखो खाना है तैयार. हे भगवान, डूब के मर जाऊं शर्म से.
Then there was Mirza Ghalib and there was Jagjit Chitra and you were playing that role. Which is the role that's been closest to your heart?
You mean till now? From what do you mean?
No, because there are two. There is Neena Gupta phase 1, pre Badhai Ho, and there is Neena Gupta phase 2, post Badhai Ho. So in the pre Badhai Ho period, which was your favorite close to your heart role? Saans. Okay, yeah, that one. And the bindi with a line and a dot below it is something that people remember very well.
Yeah.
Still, and of course the famous Choli ke piche kya hai? How was that for commercial success?
वही प्रॉब्लम हुआ. कमर्शियल सक्सेस तो मिली. आई डिड मेनी शोज. आई यूज्ड टू गो विद ऑल द म्यूजिक कंपोजर्स एंड ऑल. वो दुबई में, सिंगापुर में शोज में जाते थे, तो मैं सोलो करती थी, तो आई अर्नड अ लॉट ऑफ मनी. बट अगेन द सेम प्रॉब्लम. आई वाज ऑफर्ड अगेन जस्ट वन सॉन्ग इन अ फिल्म, दैट सेक्सी टाइप ऑफ आदिवासी टाइप ऑफ सॉन्ग अगेन. तो वो भी मैं फंस गई. पहले तो मैंने मना कर दिया था, एज आई हैव रिटन आई थिंक इन माय बुक आल्सो. बट उससे मुझे कोई वैसे फायदा नहीं हुआ काम में.
Neena Gupta, where do you see yourself today? In the world, in the current situation in the industry, the movement from big screen to OTT platforms, the chance for actors like yourself to get lead roles, to get recognition because scripts are being written in that way, a whole new style of working, a whole new opportunities, willing and available for new people. What do you think about that?
I just thank God. I'm grateful that I am still alive and I can work. Touch wood, I'm healthy to work when this new phase is coming, and actresses my age group also have something substantial to do in films and television. And बस मैं तो यही कहती हूँ कि बस अपनी सेहत ठीक रखो और काम करते जाओ. अभी तो मेरे को नशा आ गया. मतलब अभी तो मेरे को मेरी एज ग्रुप का कोई दूसरी को जाता है ना, तो मैं अब इतना मिलने के बाद भी जल बुन के राख हो जाती हूँ कि अरे यार मेरे को तो नहीं दिया. सो आई हैव दिस ग्रेट हंगर स्टिल because I feel I can see the food now and I want to eat it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to many more good roles.
Just two questions. एक तरफ आप कहती हैं मैं जल बुन के राख हो जाती हूँ. फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में इसके बारे में कोई ज्यादा कुछ कहता नहीं है. सब दिखाते हैं कि वी आर वेरी सेटिस्फाइड एंड हमारा सब कुछ ठीक चल रहा है. बट नीना गुप्ता एक तरफ अपने आप को एक्ट्रेस कहती है, जबकि सब लोग आजकल अपने आप को एक्टर कहना पसंद करते हैं, जेंडर न्यूट्रल, और दूसरी तरफ ये भी कहती है नीना गुप्ता के मैं जल बुन कर राख हो जाती हूँ। इससे आपको नहीं लगता कि आपकी प्रोफाइल में कुछ फर्क पड़ता है, क्योंकि आप जज किए जाओगे?
कर लो यार जज, सारी जिंदगी जज किया है और कर लो, इट डजंट मैटर टू मी नाउ, इट डजंट। आई एम सेइंग दिस for my friends. It's not that I am going to go and kill them tomorrow or I am going to go and slap them tomorrow. No, it's said in a nice way. अगर आपको इसके पीछे की खूबसूरती नहीं दिखती तो it's your problem, not my problem. मेरे को किसी ने पूछा आप कौन सी रोल करना पसंद, कौन सी रोल आप चाहती कि आपने नहीं किए मैं करना चाहती। मैंने बोला जो सारे रोल शबाना आजमी ने किए वो सब मैं करना चाहती हूँ। तो क्या मैं तो शबाना की फ्रेंड हूँ, उसमें क्या हो गया? उसमें कोई बुरी बात थोड़ी ना कही है। मतलब आई एम गिविंग हर दिस थिंग कि आपने जो किया है वो काश मुझे मिल जाता, तो अच्छी बात कर रही हूँ।
ऐसा कुछ जो नीना गुप्ता ने अब तक नहीं किया है और करना चाहती है? एनीथिंग, any such achievement that is still something that you're working for?
Yeah, a lot of roles. Like when I see Nicole Kidman in that series, what's it called? Naam bhul gayi. When I see Nicole Kidman, I love her parts in her movies. When I see Meryl Streep, and when I see our actresses.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, Neena Gupta. You know, somebody as free, as chatty, as unapologetic, and just as simply out there what you are inside. Salute to the woman, to her journey and to her achievements, Neena Gupta. It's never too late, as they say, to achieve what you dream, what you set out to dream. Wish you all the very best. And this is really in the Delhi style. Saddi Neena Gupta has arrived.
अच्छा, एक मेरा क्वेश्चन भी है आपसे, मैं भी तो पूछ सकती हूँ।
वैसे ये शो मेरा है, इसमें सिर्फ मुझे क्वेश्चंस पूछने की इजाजत है, बट गो अहेड। आई एम इन अ मूड टू इंडल्ज यू, व्हिच आई डोंट डू विद पॉलिटिशियंस।
क्वेश्चन नहीं है, मैं ये पूछ रही हूँ आपने मेरी बुक पढ़ी कि थोड़ी पढ़ी कि पूरी पढ़ी?
पूरी पढ़ी है, और ये मैंने आपकी किताब पकड़ी हुई है अपने हाथ में, और ये इतने सारे इसमें फ्लैग्स लगाए हैं जिनके बारे में मैं आपसे बात करना चाहती थी। आई थिंक one interview is too little. It is really, for people who've grown up seeing you on television and in films, there's a lot that we want to chat with you about. I hope someday you drop by in Delhi on your way to Mumbai from Mukteshwar and we can actually meet up and chat.
नहीं, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये नहीं था। मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि मैं बहुत नर्वस हूँ, मुझे ये पूछना है, हालांकि आप ये बताएंगी नहीं, सच कहूँ तो नहीं करेंगी आप, कि आपको बुक कैसी लगी। मैं बड़ी नर्वस हूँ कि लोग बोर ना हो जाएं। I don't know.
Neena Gupta is anything but boring. I've liked the book simply because, we've grown up watching you, and, there are so many references in this book about middle class families, their sensibilities, their taboo topics. Yet, people like, many people in our generation who've had conventional upbringings and too many do's and don'ts, and who are in the world, making their own careers. It's a great read. You have the panache of telling your story just as it is, without the frills and the fancies, without makeup, without pancake. And that simplicity and that connection is just very endearing, which is why you're on this interview with me, frankly speaking. Only the best make it here. So Neena Gupta, kudos to you.
Thank you so much.